On the farm's kitchen table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, looks like it was another quiet, uneventful day that saw corn futures up 3, beans down 2, KC wheat up 9. Corn was up primarily in response to news that the EU will slap tariffs on grain imports from Russia and Belarus. The Corn Belt is forecast to receive potential heavy rains later this week into the early next week. Also, beneficial precipitation forecast for Argentina and Brazil. Hightower predicts corn futures exceeding 450 mark on May corn. Doubtful without some other significant bullish action. Crude oil futures have topped the $83 per barrel mark, their highest level since mid-October last year. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM opened this week for Milo trucks 7 a.m. to 4:45. Anderson's Monday through Friday 7 to 3. Timco opened Tuesday, Thursday 7 a.m. to noon. For help marketing your grains, call John Tuggle, 361-852-5207, Tuggle & Company, Corpus Christi, Texas. We're on the line with Doug Bass, Cattleman's Columbus. Doug, it's Tuesday evening, looking toward a Wednesday sale. What's it going to be like?
Looks pretty good, Mr. Larry. This time of year, we're going to have somewhere around 800, 900 tomorrow, looks like. Got a couple sets of wean calves, got about 80 wean calves from one man, most of them weighing 5, probably 90% steers, mostly black-hided cattle. Another set of about 50 wean calves, weighing about 750, steers and heifer. Not much for stocker cows, mostly weighing cows. I'm looking for probably 150 cows, something like that tomorrow. So y'all come see us if you can.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Doug Bass, for the sale there in Columbus on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Call me on my cell, 979-877-4454. Office is 979-732-2622.
We appreciate it, Doug. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Larry. Y'all have a good one.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat moves. The National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, 21 stronger at $93.97 for Tuesday afternoon. The belly's quoted at $129 even. CME's Fresh Bacon Index, 69 cents weaker for the week at $163.44. Estimated federal hog slaughter, 491,000 head. Neighbor, as we look toward the beef side, we see that our wholesale boxed price in the afternoon on Tuesday, $313.22 in the choice, $303.18 in the select. Choice was 11 cents lower. The select was 13 higher. USDA reports a Tuesday cattle slaughter of 122,000 head. Looks like USDA has also reported cash trades from last week, still 185 to 190. 186 was the average for the South, 187, 188 in the North, and we have not seen any fat cattle trades as of this week. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Lensman from Skeen Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how's the sale shaping up?
Shaping up pretty good. I'd call this our first real spring run. Had an inch of rain around here, a little bit more some places, a little bit less few places, but numbers will be lighter this week, kind of anticipating that somewhere around 500. Quality of cattle good again. The cows are worth so much money. People are kind of getting on board. These older cows that are in good flesh, ship them, and we'll have quite a few, well, I wouldn't say quite a few, but have some pairs tomorrow, some bred cows, people that got some green grass and want to get it utilized. Good time to come see us. But like I said, this cattle market, she's holding her own. She's done it week after week, and I hope it holds on a little bit longer. But, we're going to see bumps in the road as we go, but I think we're here to stay for a little while. And sheep and goats, same thing, probably about 700. Got one big set of Dorper lambs, about 120 of those. Good kind of medium-sized lambs, so I think they'll ring a bell, and people just cashing them in. It's getting here close to Easter, and I just I tell everybody they always bring them the week of Easter, and by then it's pretty much too late. I mean, the guys that are ordering these things and getting them ready for Easter inventory, I mean, they're already full. So we'll see how next week turns out. But like I said, I think Sheep Market, it'll be in a good place too tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Brian.
You give us a call at 830-379-9955 or give me a call on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble for the good folks at DD Texas Outfitters. On the web, ddtexasoutfitters.com. They're at 516 East Interstate 10, Seguin, Texas. Call 830-379-7340. 21 days until the San Antonio Rodeo. Who's going this year? You need to dress right with the good items from D&D. What is in your rope bag? If you need a new one, whether it's team roping, calf roping, breakaway, you can find it at D&D. And D&D was a proud sponsor of the 2024 Guadalupe County live stream and their livestock show. And don't forget, if you like turquoise, you're a turquoise lover, D&D Texas Outfitters has got them. Handbags, Jeffrey's livestock marketing products for your show string. You can select and walk out with a brand new felt hat. Best hat fitters and creasers in the world. Or if you're a cap man, you got to get a bunch of hats for National Cap Day. That's DD Farm and Ranch. And remember, when it's cold, they've got blankets for your horses. DDTexasOutfitters.com, D&D Farm and Ranch in Seguin. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, the spring is upon us and the bull season is in full swing. If anybody needs any lease bulls or want to purchase some bulls, let me know. We've got all the popular breeds, but I will admit we're running really short. Give me some advance notice, particularly if you need 5 or 6. We may not have them, but we can find them. Just give me a few days, at least a week, and I can locate these bulls. We've got a lot of good replacement cattle available for sale also. If you have any questions, I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com. CASAS. CasasCattle.com.
For the bull people, Larry.
Here we go. We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock, getting ready for the Wednesday sale. What's it looking like?
Oh, looks like we're going to have a decent run, Larry. I was expecting it to be a good bit lighter this week. Had some really good rains around Saturday and Sunday. But people still bringing these cattle in. Looks like got close to 400 on hand right now. Probably get close to 5, I would imagine, tomorrow be the extent of it. Got just a little handful of crossbred pairs in the mix, about 20 or so to palpate. Looks like about 80 or so other packer cows and bulls, and then the rest be calves and yearlings. Got 50 good black calves from one place, about 20 good crossbred calves from another. So just kind of smaller bunches, but like I said, looks like going to be a decent run, somewhere around 500 yet.
Kelly Thigpen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us at the office anytime, 830-334-3653. My mobile is 334-1047. Website, PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, we're on the line with Tamara Sharp with Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. You've got a new commercial listing in El Mott, just outside of Waco, right?
I sure do, Larry. This 33.96-acre commercially zoned property has unlimited potential. It's truly a blank canvas awaiting your vision in the greater Waco area.
Tell me more about that location, Tamara.
Well, it's less than 10 minutes into the heart of Waco and is seconds from I-35. And in its close proximity to an array of businesses, RV parks, Conley ISD, and Texas State Technical College, this is the place to turn your blueprint into reality.
How can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing?
They can call me directly at 254-744-6876, and I give you my word, I will call you back. Or visit homesteadandranch.com.
Tamara, thanks for being on Down on the Farm. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Larry.
All right, we're on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Tuesday evening, looking at the Wednesday sale. What do you see, Carl?
Cattle coming in pretty good today. This week, looks like we probably might have around 400 tonight. Probably have 6 or so better tomorrow. So, looks like a pretty good sale. A lot of people are coming. We have 70 700-pound black Brangus heifers that really nice. We're going to sell at the first of the calf sale tomorrow. So, we're kind of proud of them. So, they ought to do good. The pairs that I said last week, we haven't gotten them. We will probably get them in the next couple couple of weeks.
All right. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Okay. My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings area, call Max Ebner, 546-8646.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region. Whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done, why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Centers, McCoys.com. We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush, Giddings Livestock. Phil, how was our Monday sale?
And it wound up good, Larry. We wound up with 666 total on a steady calf market, and the cows and bulls were probably a little higher than they were last week. So
good. Walk the pens with me.
All right, your steers, 300 and back, average 390, brought up to 420. 3 to 4 weights, 352 to 410. 4 to 5 weights, 308 to 365. 5 to 6 weights, 270 to 307 and a half. 6 to 7 weights, 247 to 270. 7 to 8 weights, 202 to 255. Your heifer mates, 300 and back, averaged 320, brought up to 345. 3 to 4 weights, 314 to 355. 4 to 5 weights, 276 to 330. 5 to 6 weights, 264 to 307 and a half. 6 to 7 weights, 218 to 265. 7 to 8 weights, 206 to 240. Your bull yearlings, 7 to 850 pounds, 170 to 250. 850 to 1,000 pounds, 125 to 235. The Packer bulls, the high yielding bulls, 140 to 164. I think that's the highest I've ever seen. And the medium yielding bulls, 110 to 130. The Packer cows, the high yielding cows, 120 to 142. Medium yielding cows, 111 to 119. Little thin cows, 80 to 110. We had that little sellout deal. Some of those little old pairs sold really good, from 1650 to 3550, and the bred cows from 7 1/4 to 2150. So it was really good. The market's hanging in there. I mean, it's tough right now, or I've never seen it this good, I guess you'd say.
Right. Well, do you know of anything for next week?
Yes, sir. We're going to have probably 100 or so cows off of one place. There'll be a few pairs, and everything else will be bred cows. Just some little old crossbred cows. And we got several bulls. I got a guy that's got 4 young Angus bulls. Another guy's got 2 young Angus bulls. I think there's going to be 3 registered Hereford bulls there that are kind of 15 to 20 months old. There's 3 or 4 Charolais bulls that are kind of the same way, 20-month-old bulls. And then I think there's 6 or 7 Brangus bulls. So we're going to have a lot of stuff, kind of a little, I don't know, you'd call it a little replacement sale, but we'll have lots of good young bulls. If anybody's looking for a bull, we'll have them next week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir. You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. And we're on the line with Sean Geis-White, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how'd sheep and goats turn out?
I ended up with 600 right around there, Larry. Market was good all the way through again. Kid goats, call them steady on the better kids, kind of weighing 50 to 65, 70 pounds. Some of the lighter feeder kids might have been just a tick softer. And then on the lambs, I thought we got along real well. Might have been just a tick softer, kind of 320 was kind of the tops, where we quoted them a little higher last week. But all in all, I thought we got along real well. It was sure active. That Ramadan is going on right now, and there's a couple of dead weeks here. So I thought this is the time when there is kind of a dead week, but I thought we got along real well. Everybody jumped in there and they said they're still moving meat. So thought we got along good.
How about the cattle sale?
Oh, Larry, I'm sure hoping for that 600-700. We're talking 600 to 800 last few nights. I don't know if we'll get it. We've got three something on the yards right now, and they're still kind of trickling in. It's been awful slow this evening. So kind of expecting somewhere around that 500 to 600. Hopefully they'll start rolling in this evening and again in the morning. But that's kind of what we're looking at.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Ever, it's time for a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We'll call number 2 or better Milo to Corpus Christi, $9.81, Houston $9.90, Progresso $8.29, yellow corn to Corpus $4.89.5, Progresso $5.44.5, hard red winter wheat to Houston $6.32 3/4, Houston and Placido beans $10.91 1/4, Texas cotton $85.91, average price on 268 bale. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Thanks for listening. Good day.